Right, YouTube. What's going on? This is a bit weird. I never thought I'd be making YouTube videos, but here we are. If you don't know who I am, my name is Ronan. I'm an online coach. I transform people's physiques for a living, and I am currently 6.5 weeks out from my first ever bodybuilding show. This YouTube channel has been long in the mix. I always wanted to document the process of my first bodybuilding show, and I probably left it a bit too late, but look, here we are. Better late than never, I suppose. As the first video, it's going to be fairly simple. I'm just going to take you in for my anterior session. If you don't know what an anterior session is, basically it's a push day with quads and calves. Well, my version is anyway. Currently training 4 days a week on an anterior posterior split, so every session counts, and making sure that I'm fully focused for my sessions. I'm having a black coffee, well, with a bit of almond milk. And we have also got coconut water for intro. I haven't tried this before, but normally I'd have orange juice with a bit of water mixed in, but I saw coconut juice, I guess, on the counter, and I said I'm just going to try that today and see how we get on. The goal with the YouTube videos is to provide as much value as possible and also give you an insight of what it's like as a first-time competitor, as a natural bodybuilder, but also in the future, just whatever fitness endeavors I decide to do, I guess, just to bring you along. But as well as that, I really want to make some educational content around fat loss, around muscle gain, to give you as much free information as possible to help you progress with your fitness journey. Hopefully that tickles your fancy. 3 minutes in, you're talking about tickling. Anyway, I'm gonna get going while I still have some caffeine in my system, because my energy levels are on the floor, which I of course will speak about. I want to have a segment at the end of each video just where I go over my thoughts for the session, for the week, or any insights that I want to give, or any kind of education. So we're just going to go with the flow and see what happens. I will run some training clips of today's anterior session, and I might give a breakdown of training. I might just put some sick music over it. I don't know. I've yet to figure it out yet. I'm kind of winging it and seeing what will happen. Let's get into the session.
I hope you're not intending to be so condescending. It's as much as I can take. And you're so independent, you just refuse to bend, so I keep bending till I break. But you always find a way to keep me right here waiting. Always find the words to say to keep me right here waiting. If you chose to walk away, I'd still be right here waiting, searching for the things to say to keep you right here waiting.
So the idea with the YouTube videos going forward from here is to have kind of a format where I'll obviously have my training session towards the start, and then towards the end it'll be more of a couch talk like this, or me sitting on my bed, or just explaining where I'm at with prep, something to do with mindset, or just whatever I feel compelled to talk about. But to give a prep update on myself, I am 6.5 weeks out from the WNBF Ireland. It is my first ever natural bodybuilding show, so that is exciting, and I'm definitely in the deep end of prep right now. Just came back a week ago from a holiday, and I took a small bit of a diet break, still stayed relatively on plan, but I also ran into some digestive issues over there during my diet break, which wasn't ideal. I'll put a photo up on the screen of what my stomach was looking like, and I was really down myself. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if the stomach issue would clear or what the case was going to be going back. And I am self-coached, which, you know, brings its own set of challenges. Everything has gone back to normal and we are back on track. I weighed in this morning at I believe 73.1 as a new low. So before I left, I was 73.6. So I definitely was ahead of schedule before leaving. So that kind of allowed for the diet break beforehand. But nonetheless, the issues with digestion did throw me off a small bit, but we're back on track. Especially since it's my first prep, I'm self-coached, so I'm throwing myself probably more in the deep end than I need to. Yes, I do know that getting a coach would make the whole process easier, but I have my own reasons for wanting to be self-coached. And myself as an online coach, I want to understand all the processes that go on with the bodybuilding prep and also this extreme level of dieting. I think being able to do it for myself means that I'll be able to do it for any of the clients that I might have on in the future. And I think it just makes me a better coach overall. So that's my reasoning behind it, because my passion is to help people get into better shape rather than myself. These couch talks are heavily inspired by Luke Hopkins. Now, he's not in the bodybuilding realm. Well, he used to be in the bodybuilding realm, but at the minute he's more of a triathlete. But I just took a lot of inspiration from how he was able to help me, especially when I was going through hard times. And I want to be able to help out someone that might have been in a similar position to me with kind of lacking direction and wanting to pursue whatever aspect of their life it is, whether it's inside the gym, whether it's in their sport, or whether it's just getting into better shape. I want to be able to help. Saying that, more Luke Hopkins inspiration, the Daily Stoic. I want to go over the passage that I read this morning because I think it's suiting to where I am now in my bodybuilding prep. Passage reads, "All you need are these: certainty of judgment in the present moment, action for the common good in the present moment, and attitude of gratitude in the present moment for anything that may come your way." It talks about controlling your perceptions, directing your actions properly, and willingly accepting what's outside of your control. Bodybuilding is as much a mental sport as it is a physical sport, especially for someone going into a prep that may have not have done as heavy of a diet before, like myself. And controlling your perception is such an important life skill, not only inside of bodybuilding, but to apply it to this aspect of life. It'd be very easy for me to say, oh, prep is really tough, or I'm not cut out for this, or, I just want to go off plan and I want to eat this, or I don't want to train today, or I don't want to get my steps, or all these negative thoughts just build up and that will tear you down ultimately. Whereas if you control your perceptions to say that I put myself in this position, this is tough, but I'm built for it, I'm able for this, I can push on through it to come out the other side, an inspiration for others, and to be able to inspire others to maybe take on their own fitness journey or to get in better shape. So just having that perception of it completely switches. Ultimately, the person that thinks negatively and the person that thinks positively are in the same situation, but they end up with different outcomes. And the only difference being is their perception of that moment, of whether it was a good thing that they're in this situation or whether it was a bad thing. By having that positive outlook, I can say, right, I'm going to knuckle down, I'm going to get this done, and I'm going to be the better for it. And it's going to either inspire others or even push myself forward in different aspects of my life further down the line. So yes, bodybuilding prep is tough, but ultimately I put myself in this situation and I'm going to make the most of it. And I think it's very easy when you're on bodybuilding prep to be counting down the days or counting down the hours or minutes to your next meal. But, being very present in the moment and trying to present the best version of myself, because it's very easy to slip away and become a shadow of yourself. Like, I know the people around me, I'm not the same person as I usually am, but, trying to reflect a positive outlook on things is the main goal. Nonetheless, it's exciting. I'm 6 weeks out from my first ever natural bodybuilding show, the WNBF Ireland natural bodybuilding. I might be doing another class. I'm thinking about men's physique. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see where we go from there. Hope you enjoyed watching. This is a bit of a, all over the place YouTube video, but I suppose it's better to have a starting spot than to not start at all. I'm hoping to get these, geez, that sun is very bright. I'm hoping to get these out probably 2 times a week. We'll see how we go. There will also be a link in the description if you're looking to sign up to coaching. That's all from me. So thank you very much for watching and hopefully the first of many.